Hey guys, so in the video you're about to watch, it features two people, Anna and Elsa. One of them is a good student, someone who does their online assignments, and another student who is a little hesitant to do their online assignments. Enjoy. Elsa, do you want to do our homework? Come on, let's go online. I always do my work alone. Put down your phone, there's so much stuff assigned. You used to be a good student, but now you're not. I wish you would tell me why. Do you want to do our homework? It doesn't have to be language arts.
Go away, Anna.
Okay, bye. Do you want to do our homework or join a virtual meeting? I think some socializing's overdue. I've even started to do some of my reading. It gets a little lonely, all these meetings on Zoom. When will Mr. Fogel reply? Do you want to do our homework?
Go away. I'm watching TikToks.
Okay, bye. Hey guys, so at the beginning of this first IXL lesson that goes with this video, it actually starts out very similar to the last IXL lesson that you practiced, but each one of the tables in these problems comes with a word problem to go with it. But here's the trick. As the lesson gets harder, the tables go away. So you're gonna have to be able to figure out what the word problem is saying without a table and then write the equation. So let's try a couple examples that don't include tables. All right, example 1, when Miss Clark reads a book, she always finishes it 5 days before Mr. Mars does. M represents days for Mars to finish. C represents days for Clark to finish. What equation represents the relationship between M and C? Now, I know this is going to be a little annoying, but I kind of recommend making a table for this. M represents time for Mars to finish, and C represents time for Clark to finish. So M is Mars, C is Clark. So again, Clark finishes it 5 days before Mars. That's what it says there. So let's pretend Mars takes 6 days to read a book. It would only take Clark 1 day because she finishes it 5 days before him. And if Mars took 10 days to read a book, Clark would take, that's right, 5. So we can look at what's happening in this table. How does 6 become 1? How does 10 become 5? That's right. You subtract 5 from the M value, which means that our equation is M minus 5 equals C. All right, geniuses, let's check out one more example. Mr. Fogel plays 4 hours playing video games each day. That's a typo. Mr. Fogel plays 4 hours of video games each day. Good job, Mr. Fogel. D represents number of days. H represents the number of hours Mr. Fogel plays video games. What equation represents the relationship between D and H? So again, I'm going to recommend making a table. Maybe you'll get good enough at this so you don't have to make a table, but D is days and H is hours spent playing video games. So after 1 day, he would only play 4 hours of video games. What about after 3 days? That's right, 12 hours. So what's happening for the 1 to get to 4? What's happening for the 3 to get to 12? That's right, the D is being multiplied by 4 to give us the H. So that means our equation is H equals 4D, which we know means 4 times D. So for this next IXL lesson, we're going to be identifying graphs of two variable equations and using tables to help us out. And actually the best way of helping you do these questions is, I think, actually showing you the questions on a computer. So let's give it a shot. All right, guys, let's check out this first problem. This equation describes a relationship between x and y. Y equals x plus 5. Complete the table and select the graph that shows this relationship. So x plus 5, here it says x is 2, so to figure out what y is, we need to add 5 2 plus 5 is 7. You guys are geniuses. So now it says x is 3. So 3 plus 5 is 8. So now my table is complete. Now I need to decide which graph shows this two-variable equation. So let's see. This table says 5, 10. So I need to make sure my graph has 5, 10. So I'm going to go over 5 and then up 10. There is a point on 5, 10. So this one might be the right graph. So let's go over on this one. So over 5, up 10. Uh-oh, this one also has that point. So we can't decide which one it is yet. Let's see, this graph also needs 2, 7. So let's see if this one has it. 2 over 2, up 7. Okay, this one has 2, 7. Let's make sure this one doesn't. Over 2, up 7, no point. So it's definitely this graph on the left, and I can go on to my next problem. Okay, so this one says y equals 4x. So first, we're going to finish this table. So 2 is being multiplied by 4. So 2 times 4 is 8. And then, let's see, we need to do 5 times 4. That's 20, except I'm typing it in the wrong box. So that's 20. Good job, Brett. And then down here, I need to check which graph it is. So this has 2, 8 on it. Let's see if this one does. So this has over 2, up to 2. So that has 2, 2, but we need it to have 2, 8. Let's see if this graph has 2, 8. Over 2, up 8. That one does have 2, 8. So I know it has to be this graph, okay? So that's a couple examples with that lesson. I want you guys to give it a shot. You got this. All right, guys, so good luck on those 2 IXL lessons. I think you can do this. I think you guys are gonna do really well at this, but I really, really, really wanna challenge you to get 100 points on those 2 lessons. I beg you, please, please, please don't stop at 90. You can do this, guys. I believe in you. Bye.